my wife's a nut, but she's brilliant. And she said, why don't you use the ear? And I said, get out of here. Because I was a little bitter in the ear, because the ear got me in trouble, and I allowed my feelings to get involved. And know what is funny? When I bit Holyfield's ear, they took $3 million from me. I made more than that taking pictures biting people's ear. Can you believe I was a champ of the world, now I'm the champion cannabis guy?
Tyson 2.0, New York, born in Brownsville. What does it mean to you, launching in New York, in your home state?
Hey, listen, anybody from Brownsville that's able to launch anything is coming up. I'm very grateful to be able to do that. I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of being from Brownsville and being the person that launched this company. I mean, it's very grateful and proud of myself on that.
And, you know, obviously, launching in New York on well, I guess, you know, being here today on 420, like,
yeah,
what's the significance?
National holiday.
Yeah.
This is the national holiday for stoners.
Do you remember your first time blazing? Like, could you bring me there?
Yes, I'm a young baby, I'm crying, being silly, and my mother's friend lets me smoke it.
Yeah, oh wow.
Yeah.
How old?
I'm probably 8 years old, maybe young, I'm just crying, I'm looking for attention. And she just said, hey, I'll give him something. My mother was a sex worker, so there was a lot of stuff going on in the house, and she let me smoke it, and I never stopped.
Could you tell me the mission of Tyson 2.0? What are you guys trying to do?
It's to try to educate everyone that pot is not what it seemed to be in 1936, and then what was that movie?
Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness, yeah.
It is convinced that he is hopelessly and incurably insane, a condition caused by the drug marijuana to which he was addicted.
We've all seen dozens of celebrity brands launch. I mean, Seth Rogen, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z, I mean, name them, Lil Wayne. Lots of them don't exist anymore. They're not on the shelf. I attribute that to, one, an incredible team that we have at Tyson 2.0, in addition to the authenticity, the talent, right? Mike uses it daily for his own mental health. Ric Flair, great example. Rick used Xanax for 30 plus years to sleep. He's now finally clean off Xanax, just using cannabis to go to sleep. And if it wasn't for Mike introducing him to cannabis, he wouldn't be there today.
Did you go out and like, I want Mike Tyson, I want Ric Flair to do cannabis companies, or did they approach you?
Prior to Tyson 2.0, I worked on the private equity side, investing in dozens and dozens of cannabis brands, just kind of getting my feet wet, understanding the industry, before I was approached by the Tysons and a couple of their largest shareholders, and that's where we co-founded and created Tyson 2.0. Ric Flair came along second, and just developed an incredible relationship with Mike. I mean, it's an authentic friendship. The two of them together is priceless. I mean, such a good time. And Future was one of the last ones, just trying to tap into different demographics, different areas. We continue to focus on bringing in new talent. We have a handful more in the pipeline, so excited about those.
And so how many states are you guys selling cannabis products in?
Active today in 20 plus states. We have Tyson 2.0 products in over 19 countries, including grinders, rolling papers. On the cannabis front, we did just announce and expand with PH Pharma, Germany, UK, Australia, and a couple more that we're working on the pipeline, cultivating out of Macedonia.
Launching in New York this month, like, what does that mean to the company?
This is huge. It hits home for us. I mean, coming home for Mike Tyson is iconic for us as a brand, as a company as a whole. We just announced the launch of Mike Bites, and real excited to get started on 420.
And, you know, the form factor, I love. I think it's, you know, really smart. Could you talk about the kind of creation of it and, like, the decision to be like, This is what we're going to do?
Well, Mike, his wife, the family had the idea. I thought it was genius when we were sitting in their kitchen, and Mike and her brought it up, Mike and Kiki. We went right to work with it, creating a mold, launched it first in California, and now we've rolled it out across almost all of our markets. We've recently announced the Night Bites. So similar to Mike Bites, but it's done with CBN and THC, so helping you with sleep. They actually knock you out, which is cool.
Being a fighter, being an athlete, what's like your relationship with cannabis? Like where does that sit in your life as a fighter?
I think every fighter should, every athlete should use it. You know, there was fighter Ricky Williams that he gave up his professional career for cannabis. The Speaker of the House gave up his job. John Bannon, he gave up his career for cannabis. Yeah. Okay, so these two guys are not idiots. They gave up a lot. So what did they give up all that for this? That seems so insignificant. That seems so insignificant for being Speaker of the House, right? Insignificant to be the best running back in the world. I gave that up. Fuck that.
I know you have a fight coming up, but you haven't been in the ring for a while. Like
Last time was 15 years, this is 3 years, so it's not that bad. Pretty much, because right now I'm living my life discipline now. And so I'm at the fight discipline now. Probably 6 weeks I haven't gotten high, I had sex.
Can you bring me through like your mindset, like why putting aside cannabis for the fight specifically? Like what is in that decision?
It's just discipline. You know, discipline, doing what you love to do, what you love to do, doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. You know, I hate not being able to smoke, but I'm doing it like I love it. I hate not to be able to sleep with my wife, but I'm doing it like I love it.
Right, yeah. And is there something like that cannabis does that you don't want?
No, no, it has nothing to do with it. Because I want it, I won't do it. But you know, that doesn't mean I'm not going to use my toll medicine.
Right, yeah, DMT.
You know, I'm going to use that, no doubt about that. I'm going to stop that.
While we're talking about the ring, you know, your training, like compared to other fights, like what is your training regimen now for the upcoming fight with Paul?
Hey, it's just concentrate. I'm training 3 times a day, and it's just consistent training, health, diet, agility.
What's next for you guys? Like, where do you see Karma and brands like Tyson 2.0 going?
So we continue to expand in tons of new categories. Our cafes and retail brick and mortar is an exciting one. We opened our second one in Amsterdam. We have 2 coming to line in Barcelona. We have a couple under negotiation here in the US, so excited about that.
And it's like a restaurant and smoking lounge? Or
Correct, yeah. So if you go to the one in Amsterdam, you can actually get ear-shaped cakes and chocolates and different products. So same concept, where we'll have different edibles, different products, some infused, some non-infused. Some people want to come in and just experience Mike's Cafe, but in the shape of whether it's a boxing glove, an ear, or following that franchise model, letting people connect with Mike through the Tyson 2.0 coffee shops.
Looking ahead, you know, we're at a point, like the precipice, like legalization may or may not happen. We don't know what the DEA is going to decide. Does that decision matter to you guys? Like,
Absolutely.
Will it help you? Or tell me what you guys are thinking and hoping.
Absolutely. So the rescheduling of cannabis, obviously from 1 to 3 night and day, because that then moves forward with the Safe Banking Act, which just a flood of capital will flow into the industry, game changing. You get investors coming in that may, you know, not touch it otherwise.
No 280E.
Correct, which changes the game completely. The marketing side of it as well. You're able to mass educate, so educating on a much larger scale than we are today because you're so limited on marketing restrictions and such. So moving it from a 1 to a 3 changes all the marketing side, the capital. I mean, and for us, it's game changing. Just the growth opportunity is endless. And eventually that leads to federal legalization, right?
Coming up in New York in the 70s and 80s, like, are you shocked at what's happening, or have you kind of been waiting for decades to see marijuana be normalized?
Well, listen, I'm extremely shocked, but as time goes on, as it went on, I saw it was going, even when people were fighting against it to be legal, I saw it was like a big snowball coming down the mountain, and it was getting bigger and bigger, and soon it's going to run over everybody and stop everybody, and we're just going to all have to give in.
And it's the momentum is
The momentum, yeah, that's what I was trying to express. The momentum is just amazing.
You know, going to psychedelics, we're talking about DMT. Where do you see that in line with cannabis? Do you think that's the next step? Do you think we're going to see a world where psychedelics are FDA-approved medications, or
100%,
where do you see it?
100%. You know, I've heard stories of people who didn't think they had to play, a professional baseball player that was a pitcher didn't think he had to pitch that thing and took some LSD and figured they had to pitch and hit a no-hitter.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, so I just think this is stuff from the universe that makes us better people because it's in our plants, it's in our grass, it's all over the place, in our fruits and our vegetables, all over the place. And God made it, but we just have to figure out where it's at. Yeah, all the medicine's right here, you just gotta find it.
You know, what's next for Tyson 2.0? Where are you gonna take it?
Sky's the limits. Sky's the limits. We just we're gonna put our thinking hats together. We're gonna conquer the world. We want to be in every country that's existing. Every country on the planet is gonna have Tyson, Mike Bice, or Tyson 2.0, some kind of something that's involved with Tyson 2.0 in the country. It's gonna be all over the planet. We want everybody to know our name, know our product, know the product's valuability. It's just it's like a dream come true. I thank God every moment of the day. Why the universe, whatever we believe in, why am I the face of it? Why am I a guy uneducated, Mike Tyson, why am I the face of cannabis or psychedelics? Why me? You know, I don't even know how to spell cannabis and psychedelic. Why am I the face of it? And everybody accepts me as that. And you know how proud I am to know that everybody that's in that street, we got 22 million people in the city, whatever it is, and they know I'm the cannabis king. I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, great deal of gratitude.
Mike, pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And happy 420.
Happy 420.